Hello, this is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for July mid-month 2020 for Taurus. And I'm kind of getting straight to those readings. I'm trying to make these videos a little bit shorter, and I'm trying to see if I can pump out more videos. So I'm going to kind of get started. I'm going to move this over, and what we're going to work on today is, or what is the subject matter is, what do you want and what do they want? That's what we're doing. So I already pre-shuffled, and I'm going to shuffle now, and hopefully I can catch cards flying. I like doing that now because I kind of like seeing or letting you see when cards fly out. So I'm looking, okay, I just looked, but I glanced. I'm only taking 2 cards. So I'm thinking I want this one, this one. So for Taurus, we have the Three of Cups and the King of Cups, and I'll get started on that. But now let's see what the other side wants. That was for Taurus. What does the other side want? What does the other side want? We know what Taurus wants. What does the other side want? What is the other party? Oop. Okay. 7 of Swords. What does the other side want? Taurus, July 2020. Universe, show me what the other party wants. Oh, there you go. Ew, I don't think I'm liking this. Okay, so the other side. We have the 7 of Swords and we have the Devil. So we're clearly dealing with another side, another party that it's not easy to work with this month. Okay, Taurus, what it is that you want? Well, we have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups talks about and speaks about, completion, having joy, celebrating the things that are important to Taurus. And to many people, I'm sure, whatever is important to Taurus, for example, a wedding, a birthday, uh, your child's grades, you know, courtship, friendships. This is what this card is about. It's about having all that wonderful joy just like thrown in a big ball, and it's like, whoo, like thrown out so that everybody can celebrate. This is a great card, and this is what Taurus is looking for. Taurus is looking for joy, right? What else is Taurus looking for? Or what is it that you want? I should be saying that. What is it that Taurus wants? Well, Taurus wants happiness. What else does Taurus want? I think Taurus wants partnership. Taurus is looking for a partner because this card is the King of Cups, and it can represent a male or female. And we know that that's what Taurus is looking for. Taurus is looking for the full package here. We're looking for happiness and joy and balance in our life. And we're also looking for love. That's what we're feeling. So I'm going to put that right there. Now let's see what the other side wants, the other party. Okay, so we probably all know somebody like this. We have the 7 of Swords. Okay, we see the 7 of Swords. And the 7 of Swords talks about someone that you've got to be careful about. Somebody who's not playing fair. Somebody who wants to kind of more do things without your knowledge. Somebody that's not wanting to work in the group. This person kind of wants to work on their own and is capable of kind of crossing the line. That's what we're seeing here. So this is what the other party is showing, And then we have the next card, which is the Devil. And the Devil talks about, there we go, let's see if you can see it, hopefully. There you go. So the Devil, and this one shows like, okay, let me look real quick. You see this chest? And I think there's like It's either serpents or jewels. I can't tell. So that's weird. And one person is like reaching out to like look for like some type of heavenly save. Like, okay, I'm sorry. Let me think. The person here is looking for an out, something. They're looking for peace. They're looking to get out of this horrible feeling, this drowning that they're doing. They're sinking. And then it also shows like a woman, and she's not dressed, and she looks like she's in turmoil. There's chains all floated around, and it's dark. I just feel like, I'm sorry if I'm not describing it so great. Sorry guys, it's a little late. I've been doing videos, but it's just not a great card. Obviously, it's the devil. You put the Seven of Swords and the devil together, and you're talking about somebody that you don't really want to work with. Somebody who's sneaky, somebody who you cannot trust, somebody who's desperate. Um, that's the feeling I'm getting. So that's what the other side wants. The other side is looking to play dirty. Okay? The other side, what is it that they want? They kind of want to just do things behind your back. They don't want permission from anybody. They are not they're not playing fair. They're not easy to work with. They're manipulative. So that's what Taurus is dealing with in the second half of July. You're dealing with somebody who doesn't really, that you don't want to work with. Let's say it. I wouldn't want to work with this. All right, let's pull out 3 cards. Okay, so that could be anybody, guys. That could be an ex from Tex. That can be friends that you don't trust, acquaintances. Heck, that could be a family member, an in-law you don't get along with, that you don't trust. It could be anybody, man. Who are you dealing with, Taurus, huh? Ugh. Ugh. What are we going to do with this? Okay, here we go. Oh, there's 1 card. So I'm pulling 3 cards. And we're going to see kind of what the universe is saying about connecting or disconnecting with this person. The first card that flew out was the Ten of Swords. So we already know the universe is saying, not a great time to connect with this individual. Let's see what the next 2 cards say. Because it'll shift. Even though we see a Ten of Swords, depending on the cards that fly out with it. We saw another card come out. Okay, so now we have the 4 of Wands. See how it shifts? 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. What's 1 more card? What is the universe saying about these 2 parties? Should they connect? Should they not connect? What's the energy between these people? Oop, there it is. Okay, so. Oh my God, this is so interesting. So this is the 5 of Swords. So the first card we saw was the 10 of Swords. Then we have the 4 of Wands, which is a great card, but it's kind of got some anchors to it. Then we have right here, the 5 of Swords. So in the month of July, Taurus, there's somebody that you are interacting with that maybe you should kind of sit back and not deal with them. Kind of let them do their thing, because there's a lot of anchor, like a heavy anchor, like there's a lot of dead weight here. And I see that you're looking for, what is it you want? You're looking for happiness, you're looking for partnership, you're looking to kind of have some fun, especially in this time with COVID and everything being closed and everybody's so stressed out. Everybody's got anchors to them. It's like they're all chained, like this person right here. Everybody's chained down and they're feeling the pressure. And it's kind of like you're doing all right. You're in a good headspace in July. You may not have the perfect life, but your outlook what you want, it, it's it's desirable. You're looking for some peace, some happiness, some joy. So I see that you're okay. Your mindset is good right now, but the other party is in a different state. It could be that this party right now, because of what's going on with COVID, it's that this person is, I want to say like, I don't want to say depressed, but I want to say this person is in an ugly place. Like they're, and it could have to do with everything that's going on right now, because people are behaving so odd. They're reacting very differently with COVID. Some people are scared. Some people are angry. Some people have all this pent up energy, and they're just snapping at people. They're flipping out. I know you've been seeing it, and that could be what this is about. That this person is pent up with a whole bunch of negativity. It could be because of what's going on today on this planet. The Ten of Swords speaks about being pinned down, being locked down, not being able to get up, not being able to move, feeling anchored down. And it's not a great feeling. Then we see, and this card's closer to you, we see the Four of Wands, which talks about that the energy between you is heavy. There's an anchor there. There's, like I said, there's this dead, there's like a dead feeling of nothing can go well. And it's not coming from you. It's coming kind of from the other part. It's coming from the other party. And what we see is, what is the universe saying? Well, the universe is saying, look, we know that you're kind of in a good space, but the other party over here, they're not. They're not. So is it a good time to interact with the other side? I would say your best bet is to try to pull back a little. You know, sometimes, and I know people don't mean to do this, but I know you know that you could be kind of in an okay space, and sometimes people can't deal with that. Sometimes people cannot deal with seeing Taurus happy, or that Taurus is stable. And so they have this nastiness, this like bitterness, this like everything comes out of their mouth is like a snake with the tongue coming out. It's like a serpent. And it's just nasty, nasty energy. And I really feel that the other party that you're thinking about right now in July, they're not in a good place. I don't like where they're at. My recommendation is to step back and let them do them. You don't need to really participate in this right now. Now, you know, you give it a week or two, and you see we'll be in the next month of August, and that can turn everything around. That could totally flip things around. You know, you give people some space and some time. What I don't want is, I don't want you to lose this energy, this desire that you want, that you're looking for. You're looking for happiness. You're looking for something that's really beautiful. And I don't want you to lose that feeling, that energy. Whereas over here, we have people over here that are definitely not in the same space as you. So I don't want you to lose what you have. So I'm saying pull back right now. Don't don't allow yourself to get sucked in, because once you get sucked in, they leave you with a heaviness, a nastiness, and then you got to clear yourself off. And it's kind of hard. You know what I mean? It's hard to take off the negativity that when someone spits it out at you. And I just don't like the feeling I'm getting from over here from these people. I really not. So what we're gonna do, ooh, look at that already. Okay, what I was gonna say is I want to pull a card to see what is blocking you and what is blocking them. Boom, that's yours. What is blocking the other side? Boy, your cards are flying out fast, right? Like they didn't even when I started, boom, it came out for you. Okay, your card just flew out, dude. It didn't even give me a second to, it didn't even let me talk. Okay, what is the other side? What is blocking this other side? Why do they have this darkness? Why are they so heavy? What is blocking the other side? What is it that they are doing? What is their block? What's their block? What is affecting them in a manner that's holding them back from changing their energy? See how it's harder to get a reaction from the other side, and yours is easy? Come on, give me a card. Show me what's blocking the other side. Oh, okay. Something's gonna come out. Oh, that was right there. I should have let it come out. Okay. Oh, okay. 2 cards flew out. So I'm gonna let that happen. I'm gonna let it ride. Usually, sometimes if it's too many, I'll just pull one out of it. But I'll let this ride because I don't like the heaviness they got. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this out like that, and I'm gonna put this one here. Okay. So what is blocking you, right? What is Taurus's block right now? Well, Taurus's block is the Page of Swords, and that's okay. What's blocking you? It's that exactly what I'm talking about. It's the negativity and the heaviness. There's might be some a lot of chatter going on, and it's not nice. There's a sword here, and that sword could be people taking jabs at you, or the other side taking jabs at you. See it? See it? So what is blocking Taurus? What's blocking Taurus is there's chatter going on the other side, and it's not nice, and it's spiteful, and it doesn't come with a good intention, because they're in a space where they're not happy. They're really not happy, or they play this all the time. This is maybe you already know it. You know this person, and they're always like this, like they're never fucking happy, you know? You might already know who this is, Taurus. So, and if, and, and like I said, though, because of right now what's going on, I mean, I don't know how to tell you how I read people and how I see them, how I feel them in my body. And I'm like, Jesus, like, I just like, they could sit next to me on the couch and I could feel them. And I'm just like, oh my God, they need a clearing. They need a cleansing. They totally need it. And it's the tension. They might not even be a bad person. They just have all this built up. It's like a kettle that's like just, you know, that smoke's coming out and the water's bubbling. These people don't even know it. I mean, people are walking around, they don't have any clue that they're building and building and they're gonna blow. And they're good people. They're good people, and sometimes they're just really bad people. This right here, I don't like for you, but I'm trying to explain to you that the environment and the surroundings of today are absolutely truly affecting people. And so I kind of wanted to just put that out there. Okay, what's blocking them? Well, we see the King of Pentacles. Okay, so it's related to money. Why is this person like that? Because maybe they're just focused on money. Maybe that's what their goal is. That's their power trip, right? I just heard it. That's their power trip. And that's why they have this nastiness going on, right? Because they have possibly money. They have some type of power over Taurus, and they're trying to use it, you know? So Taurus tries to interact, and then you get this nastiness and this power trip, right? Right? So what's their block? The block for the other side is that they have some kind of control or power or money, and that's their block, because it's not allowing them to drop their guard and make an effort to communicate, to reach out, to create, to connect. You know what I mean? To have a bond with somebody else. to like just let go of all this ugliness and connect and receive. Like, you know, you have to receive, you have to allow yourself to receive. They're not doing that. They're more having this power trip, this control, this ego, this, I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. And I'm going to go to the next card. And now we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this person, I feel, okay, when I see the Eight of Pentacles, it's like this process of working, right? They're trying to, um, there is here an effort to work towards something, right? The Eight of Pentacles is about working hard towards something. Forgive me, man. It's late, guys. Forgive me. I'm stumbling um, with my words. But that's what this is all about. It's about working towards something. And I feel like this other side, maybe their goal is work related or power related, right? And what they're trying to do is focus on this, and that could be their block. So they might be so busy, excuse me, right here. They might be so busy right here that they're not connecting. They're not connecting with the other side because their focus is money, power, and like having, that's the focus. That's it. That's just their focus. So they're not interested in connection, right? They're connected by pentacles to themselves and to this nasty energy. So they're in a whole other space than you. You're more in love mode, connection mode, you know, sending energy out, wanting to receive energy back. But they're not there. They're in a different place. They're more self-serving right now. They're trying to get what they want, how they want, when they need it. At really doesn't matter what it costs, you know, who it hurts. The energy is not clean. They're focused on money, having that money, managing that money, controlling that money. And they're focused on that, on making the pentacles work for them. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing, right? These cards are not bad. The problem is they're connected to these. So what is blocking them? Well, what's blocking them is that they're more focused on money and making money and maybe getting themselves to a certain space and place in life. And that's what's blocking them and affecting their behavior. So they might have an emotional problem here because of the stress of how things are these days. But then they're focused on money, on trying to keep that money, maintain the money, and have power with that money. And that's what's affecting them because that focus is not allowing them to connect with Taurus. So Taurus doesn't have to connect right now. Taurus can let the other side do their thing. And Taurus can focus on self, happiness, and joy. Because that's what Taurus wants. And let these people go through their episode, I'm hearing. Let them go through this and let time go by. And I'm not talking a year. I'm talking, let a week or two go by and see where the kettle is. Like, let's see if this steam that was rising and ready to blow, let's see if it's kind of calmed down a little. You know, nobody's gonna die here if they don't talk for 2 weeks or a week. You can have energy, you can communicate, but if you see spitefulness, nastiness, energy being shot out at you, don't shoot back. Don't interact. You can respond with a nice even tone answer and then pull back because you don't want to receive this. This isn't pleasant. This isn't good energy. So you don't need it. You're good. You're good. You're trying to make things happen. Even with all the chaos out there, Taurus is trying to make this happen. So I feel like you stay in that zone. You stay there because you're all right. Even with everything that's going on in life right now, you're all right. But they're the ones that are having a lot of issues right now. And that's the other side. Okay? So that's what's going on in July for Taurus. You ain't bad, Taurus. So these are new cards. I really like them. Again, yours are flying out in 2 seconds. I love that. Okay. I was going to say that I'm picking out a couple of cards. Oh, there was two there. Perfect. That's what I want. 2 cards. So here we go. This is for Taurus. The first one is Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Make plans and focus. This is telling me, Taurus, like I just kind of told you, like, yo, if they reach out and talk to you, like, be ready. Be ready if there's going to be nastiness sent out to you. Be ready to respond with an even tone. So have that plan. Have a plan, right? That you're not going to allow it to affect you. They might be going through something, but it's not yours to take on, Taurus. So you stay guarded, okay? It's called the Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. So just focus on you right now and let these people go through their episode, their tantrum, their episode. That's what I keep hearing. All right? And let's read the next one. Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. There it is. Right? Surround yourself with protective energy. So we know that the party that you're thinking about on the other side, their thoughts are not great, right? They're not healthy and they're not really supportive right now. They're kind of in their own self-loathing and self-serving energy. So to me, these 2 cards are telling you to focus on you and to also be ready and prepared for anything that comes at you. And it's not about being violent and negative, because if you start doing that stuff, it's not going to help. It's just like adding more fire to the fire. That ain't going to help. Or gasoline to the fire. Because they're starting up, you start up, and it just explodes. And you're the one who's maybe sensible here, and you're the one that has to go home at night and take that home with you. And that's an ugly feeling, and I don't want you to go through that. I don't want you to have that. So what we want is for you to kind of, like I told you, pull back a little. These cards are saying, make a plan, know what you're going to say, keep it cool, keep it calm, breathe when you have communication with the other side, if you choose to even respond, and make sure that you're in a protective mode. This card ain't saying this ain't like get violent, get crazy. This is like a almost like a clock or something very calming, saying, hey, you know what I mean? This is like a dude. There's like arrows, but they're not violent. They're peaceful. And I think it's about more you just kind of being in a good state of mind and not allowing for other people's bullshit and their egos and their power trip, not allowing it to affect you, right? People want to kind of attack with negative energy because they're miserable. So you have light around you and they want to mess with it because they want you as miserable as they are. Well, we don't want that, right, Taurus? So you're not going to do that in the month of July. All right? So I think we kind of covered this. My name is Feel the Soul, and I hope that you have a wonderful July second half. I'll see you in August. You looking good to me, Taurus. You hang in there. I'm a Taurus too. So there you go. Okay? Much love, and I'll see you in August. Bye.